there, Apple Watch fans! Let's talk about something we've all experienced. That dreaded moment when your watch battery decides to take a nosedive. You're out and about, maybe grabbing coffee or going for a run, and bam! Low battery notification. Ugh, the worst, right? Don't worry, you're not alone. It happens to the best of us. The good news is there are some super simple things you can do to keep your Apple Watch powered up and ready to go. No need to be a tech whiz, promise. We're going to break down 5 easy-peasy tips to help you squeeze more life out of your watch battery. From tweaking a few settings to being mindful of your apps, you'll be surprised at the difference these small changes can make. So, are you ready to ditch the battery anxiety and enjoy your Apple Watch to the fullest? Let's get to it. First things first, let's talk about brightness. We all love a bright, vibrant screen, but did you know it's one of the biggest battery drainers on your Apple Watch? Think of it like a light bulb. The brighter it shines, the more energy it uses. Turning down your screen brightness, even just a smidge, can make a world of difference. It's gentler on your eyes, especially indoors or at night, and it's a surefire way to conserve battery life. To adjust your brightness, simply wake up your watch, swipe up from the bottom to open Control Center, and tap the sun icon. You can adjust the brightness level to your liking. See? Easy peasy. Remember, a slightly dimmer screen won't take away from your Apple Watch experience, but will definitely give your battery life a much-needed boost. Now, let's talk about the always-on display. It's a cool feature, right? Being able to glance at your watch and see the time without even raising your wrist. Super convenient, but it can also be a bit of a battery hog. Don't worry, you don't have to say goodbye to the always-on display completely. You can adjust the settings to be a little more battery-friendly. Head over to the settings on your Apple Watch, scroll down to Display and Brightness, and tap on it. You'll find the always-on option. You can choose to turn it off completely or adjust the settings to show less information when your wrist is down. By being a little more selective about when and how your watch display is active, you can save some serious battery power. Section 4. App Audit. Are your apps secretly draining your battery? Let's be honest, we've all got a few apps on our phones and watches that we rarely use but just can't seem to part with. Well, guess what? Some of those neglected apps might be secretly draining your battery in the background. It's time for an app audit. Go through the apps on your Apple Watch and be honest with yourself. Which ones do you really use regularly? If you haven't used an app in ages, it might be time to say bye-bye and delete it. You can remove apps directly from your watch. Just touch and hold the app icon until it jiggles, then tap the X to delete it. Don't worry, you can always re-download it later if you need to. Remember, a clutter-free watch is a happy watch, and a watch with a longer-lasting battery. Section 5. Power Saving Mode, your secret weapon for longer battery life. Okay, this next tip is like a secret weapon for extending your Apple Watch's battery life, especially when you need it most. It's called Power Saving Mode, and it's a lifesaver. Power Saving Mode temporarily limits certain features and sensors on your watch to conserve battery. Don't worry, you can still track your workouts and use essential functions. To activate Power Saving Mode, swipe up from the bottom of your watch face to open Control Center. Tap on the battery percentage and you'll see the Power Saving Mode option. You can toggle it on right away or schedule it to turn on automatically at a certain battery percentage. Super handy, right? Power Saving Mode is your go-to solution when you need your Apple Watch to last a little longer, like during a long flight or a day out and about without a charger. Section 6. Time for a change. Embrace these tips for a longer-lasting Apple Watch. See? I told you these tips would be easy. Now that you're armed with these simple tricks, you can say goodbye to Apple Watch battery anxiety and hello to a watch that keeps up with your busy life. Remember, small changes can make a big difference. By adjusting your brightness, managing your apps, and using Power Saving Mode strategically, you can enjoy all the amazing features of your Apple Watch without constantly worrying about the battery dying on you. So go ahead, give these tips a try, and experience the freedom and convenience of a longer-lasting Apple Watch.